I'm Anson.
Shugo!
Oh, Mom! My mom works at a hospital.
Take care, alright?
Your mom is so pretty!
Yeah, I'm so jealous. She looks like a celebrity.
My name is Shogo Masahima. My mom is really pretty, and I'm also very proud of her. That reminds me, we've never seen your dad before. What does he do? I don't have a dad. He passed away when I was young. I see. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Me and my mom lived together on our own, but I was really happy. That's when... It was that. There was a patient staring at Mom. He caught my attention in a bad way. Mom is pretty and is probably pretty popular with men. I wonder if she'll be alright. One day.
Welcome home, Shugo. Alright, I'll be going now.
Okay, do your best. My mom is a nurse and sometimes leaves in the evening to work night shifts. As usual, I put the food Mom made in the microwave. Night shifts must be really hard. Mom does her best to earn enough money for the both of us, but when I become an adult, I want to provide for her as well. That's when... Huh? That's Mom's phone. She must have been really tired if she forgot it. She had left it on the desk. Ugh, she's so clumsy. I went to the hospital to give Mom her phone. Mom? I came to the hospital Mom works at, but since it was already late, there was no one in the nurse station. Huh, I wonder where Mom is. Ugh. The hospital during the night was a really creepy place. Where are you, Mom? It was also really large, which meant that finding her was difficult. Not only that, but I had her phone, so I couldn't contact her. Yeah, maybe I should have just waited in the nurse station. That's when... I heard something strange from one of the rooms. I got an ominous feeling hearing the noises. Mom, are you here? I looked inside the room and... Huh? The scene that I saw was something horrendous. I probably won't be able to forget that sight for the rest of my life.
That was great.
Mom, what did you do to Mom?
Damn it.
Shugo! Why?
I put myself between Mom and the man without thinking, but he left as soon as he saw me. Mom, are you alright? Mom looked tired. She also had a really painful expression on her face, but...
I'm alright. Don't worry about it.
She said that, but it looked like she was in shock.
You brought my phone? I was careless. Thank you.
It looked like she was always trying to act like she always did, but...
Thank you, Shugo.
She suddenly started crying and hugging me. Mom! I could tell her body was shaking. After that, it looked like Mom lost her energy. I made some cocoa for you, Mom.
Thank you.
She looked like there was always something on your mind. Mom, are you alright?
Yes.
Let's go to the police when things settle down. We need to tell people at the hospital as well. I didn't really know what to do, but I wanted to cheer Mom up, so I said something like that.
No, you can't.
But Mom? Her face suddenly went pale with anger and fear. But why? That man is a patient here, right? He might do something to you again.
No, you see, if the police get involved in this, I might lose my job.
Mom was doing her best for me. She was putting up with the hardships for my sake. Our life after that was terrible. Mom became a completely different person ever since that day. Look, Mom, I made this at school.
I see.
She looks depressed all the time. Mom. Sometimes she cried in her sleep. Despite that, she still went to go to work every day. I could tell she had gotten a lot thinner. I knew that she must be going through tremendous stress. Mom. Yet, I didn't know what to do about it. And then 1 month later...
But...
Mom suddenly started crying. What's the matter, Mom? And then she...
I'm pregnant.
But... She told me something I couldn't believe. But Mom! It looked like permanent damage had been caused. But I couldn't hold it in anymore, which is why I decided to go to the police, but... All right, why don't you bring your mum first? That's... Apparently, they couldn't file a report if it wasn't from the victim herself. But I saw it! She even got pregnant! We can't take action based on your testimony. Nothing changed despite my efforts. There's this thing called the separation of power. I was sick of how unfair the world was. No one helped people in need. No punishment came even though that man did something terrible to Mom. The old man isn't gonna return. Our happy days together are gone. He broke Mom. Our peaceful days together had shattered like a glass cup. I won't forgive him. I won't.
Oh, if it isn't Shugo-kun.
Good evening.
Your mom is currently on duty. What brings you here? Should I call her for you?
No, it's fine. I just forgot something.
I see.
This is the place. I found the room the man was staying in. He isn't gonna be punished by the law. I just have to punish him myself. I was here to give him what he deserved. I'll do anything to bring back Mom's smile. I entered the room and looked like the man was asleep. I took his IV drip and poured pure alcohol inside it. I set the alarm on my watch. There, when the alarm rings, I patiently waited for the moment to come.
Shugo. Thank you for everything always. You're a real help.
Mom! This is nothing.
You're such a reliable son.
I'd fallen asleep. Tears were falling from my cheeks because I had seen a dream of the old happy days with Mom. The days that were gone now because of this man. The culprit! The man who had taken advantage of Mom was no longer moving. I did it! I did it! I might be thrown into prison for this. My life might end here. I didn't mind, though. I'd do anything for Mom's sake. I'd rather lose everything than let scum like this continue living. Ugh. Huh? Hmm? The man got up as if nothing had happened. But why?
What's the matter?
I did it.
Mom?
I noticed what you had done and replaced the IV drip. I heard from Lori's-san that you came here the previous evening acting strange.
Well, why did you save him? He did something terrible to you.
There's something I need to tell you. This man is your father.
What? Mom told me something unbelievable. I thought Dad passed away.
Yeah, sorry. You're so big now.
When you were young, it was decided that your father would be sent abroad to work. We didn't know when he would be able to come back. I was worried about taking you abroad since you were just a baby. I asked him to stay, but
I decided to go. Work was everything to me at the time, you see.
And so apparently they got into a fight and divorced.
that's why I told you your father passed away.
Dad came back recently, though, but got into an injury and was hospitalized. The two of them were reunited by accident and got carried away.
It's not like I didn't like your father anymore. And I was conflicted over whether to tell you the truth or not.
That's why Mom was acting strange recently.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you anything. What are you guys doing?
1 year later, Mom and Dad got back together, and I now had a little brother. Yay!
You're so cute.
I became even happier than before.
Take some face lotion and place it on your forehead, chin, cheeks, and nose. After that, spread the lotion across the face. The lotion becomes spread out evenly like this.
Apparently that lotion cost 30,000 yen. My mom loves makeup items. Ugh, how embarrassing. I always eat cheap lunchboxes she buys at the supermarket. Do you really understand the situation you're in? We ain't a charity.
Sorry.
Your apology isn't worth any money. Give us back the money or else. Mom takes loans from the Yakuza to buy expensive clothes and makeup. Apparently, she has to find a nice man to become happy.
You want a new dad as well, right, Yugo? If that's the case, you should help me become prettier.
But fine. The next day. Mom, what am I supposed to bring to the field trip?
I put it in your bag.
We were gonna go on a field trip at school that day. But the lunchbox she gave me was the usual cheap supermarket one. Are you poor or something? I was jealous of everyone's homemade lunchboxes. I want to eat regular food like everyone else. Mom spends almost all her money on expensive makeup, which is why I always have to eat the bento that's on sale at the supermarket.
Dinner's ready, Hugo.
What do you mean ready? You just put it in the microwave. I went home and ate the same thing for dinner as well. I couldn't put up with it anymore and... Mom, I want to eat warm food from time to time as well. It's always the bento you buy at the supermarket. I'm sick of it. I tried complaining to Mom, but...
Don't be so selfish.
Huh?
You're still a child, right? There's no need for you to eat luxuriously. The bento I buy at the supermarket is enough.
She stopped me right in my tracks. And then...
The highest grade lift-up care which uses the power of nature. A high concentration of natural ingredients that will make your skin look 10 years younger. It's a miracle liquid that will wipe off all signs of age.
An advertisement for an expensive cosmetic item was playing on the TV.
This looks good. 59,800 yen. 59,800 if you buy now.
50? Mom! That's almost 60,000! It's so expensive! But she didn't hear me. She only had eyes for this new cosmetic item she wanted.
Excuse me, one beauty fountain, please.
She immediately took the phone and called the seller. This was the most expensive cosmetic item she had bought until now. Cosmetic items are more important than my food?
Life is so fun. I hope it comes soon.
I finally lost my patience that day. The next day, I found it! I wanted to make Mom regret her habits. To do that, I needed some stuff from the school's lab. I found what I was looking for, but... What are you doing over there? Ah! I was caught by our science teacher, Mr. Kawatama. Mr. Kawatama was a scary teacher. There were rumors that he used his scientific knowledge to make illegal products and sell them. What's that you have in your hands? This is a... Is that what you think it is? It's... Methanol, huh? Mr. Kawatama approached me slowly and... I know something better. Huh? When I got home, I took the most expensive makeup water Mom had bought and poured the contents down the drain. And then... Alright. I took the chemical Mr. Kawatama told me to use and poured it into the container. Mom's new cosmetic item was in a glass container, which wouldn't react with the chemical apparently. Not only that, but the color was the same. And then that night...
Here's today's dinner.
Okay. Mom got home from work and handed me a supermarket bento as usual.
Oh, I'm so tired.
And then she went to take a bath.
Take about the size of a cherry in your hand and... As soon as I got out of the bath, I took my new cream and prepared to apply it. Luxury items really do have a different texture. Oh, it stings a bit. Forehead, cheeks, chin, and nose. After that, spread the cream across your face with your palms. I applied my new cream to my face using the regular procedure. Make sure not to leave any unapplied spots. Ah, I can feel my skin getting younger. It's like my skin cells are shouting screams of joy. That's when I noticed something was wrong. Ow! My face suddenly felt like it was burning. What is this? It's so hot! My face is burning! What's the meaning of this? Was this a faulty product? There must be some harmful substance mixed in. Smoke started rising from my face, and there was the scent of burnt skin. That's when... Huh? My son Yugo appeared.
Mom! This is your fault, Mom!
Huh? Yugo suddenly started laughing as if he was looking at something hilarious.
It's because you spend all your money on cosmetics! You deserve to be in pain! I'm sick of eating cheap supermarket bentos all the time!
Did you... It looked like this was my son's doing. What did you do? What did you do to me?
I use this.
What? I looked at the bottle my son showed me and couldn't believe my eyes. Sulfuric acid?
I put it in that bottle.
Apparently, he had replaced the contents of the new cream I had bought with sulfuric acid. Smoke was still rising from my face. What are you doing? I immediately ran to the sink. Water! Water! I need to wash it off! Sulfuric acid is dangerous even in small amounts, right? I washed my face in the sink and tried to get the chemical off. What? But my face was already... And then I lost consciousness. Where am I? When I woke up, I was laying down in a hospital bed. Why am I here? I got up, my mind still cloudy. I was at home, right? And then... I walked to the mirror, which was in the room, and... Ah! My face was red and swollen, and then I remembered what happened wasn't a dream. I had spread sulfuric acid across my face. But... I didn't know what to do.
We're giving you anesthesia to relieve the pain, but your skin is still very weak. Don't take a bath or shower for 1 week.
I didn't expect to lose my face because of my own son's doing. The skin on my face had been dissolved by acid. After that, I visited a renowned surgeon named Asagiri to ask whether a skin transplant was possible, but...
Sorry, I'm afraid it's impossible.
But... why? He turned me down, just like that. Please, I'll give you as much money as possible. I can't live with a face like this. I was desperate and would do anything.
Aren't you in debt?
How did you know that?
If I can't do it, no one can. You should just give up already.
But... Dr. Asagiri said that and walked away. I was released from the hospital, but my life after that was hell.
I'm gonna go now.
How am I going to go on looking like this? My life is over! Wait! Don't go! That evening, the man I'd been going out with recently left me. Obviously, who would want to go out with someone who looked like this? Why? What am I going to do the rest of my life? But then... What? As if to add insult to injury, my skin, which had become wet from the rain, started peeling off. Ah! My face! My face! What is this? What's going on? And then...
That's enough. Don't worry. That's just makeup on your face.
I asked Anton-san for help. Yep, I've been cooperating with Anton-san. While Mom was unconscious, I had him put some special makeup on her face. That liquid was diluted capsaicin. It's what makes peppers spicy.
Peppers?
It's not nearly as strong as sulfuric acid. Neither is it good for your skin, though. I asked my science teacher and the doctors for help. The smoke was from the dry ice I put in your pocket.
But when I looked in the mirror, my face was already red.
We modified the mirror in your house.
Modified?
We put a picture of you with red skin on it. Yep, all of this was to teach Mom a lesson. Of course, I didn't intend on actually hurting her from the start. You're pretty even without makeup, Mom. That's what I wanted to teach you.
Hugo? Hugo.
Please take better care of Hugo from now on, He's your only son, after all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hugo.
It looked like she now deeply regretted everything until now.
Hugo, dinner's ready.
After that, Mom started cooking dinner. I want to become an adult and earn a lot of money. Once I'm independent, I'm gonna help Mom. That's my dream right now. I'm Matoki Arasawa. I recently moved here from Tanakata City. It's nice to meet you all. In my junior year, I moved to this new school. Make him feel at home, everyone. You can take the empty seat there. Okay. It was my first day, and I was really nervous. Okay, now let's talk about the school trip tomorrow. School trip? Talk about bad timing. I didn't even know anyone yet, and now I had to go on a school trip with everyone? The next day. Okay, I'm gonna do an impression of Mr. Yamazawa. God, the teacher said loud.
I thought the students messed around like that, not the teacher.
Our teacher, Mr. Anda, he was good friends with the boy in the class. I moved here in the middle of the year, so I had no friends. This sucks. School trips were supposed to be really fun, but I had a bad feeling about this right from the start. Go think the vice principal didn't come, right? She's so annoying. Tell me about it! Sounds like the vice principal at this school was really strict.
Straighten up. You need to do better.
Sorry.
Tuck in your shirt.
Sorry. Well, the other day I forgot to tuck in my shirt and she yelled at me for an hour. Everyone was afraid of her, but she wasn't here today, so everyone seemed really excited. Yeah, she's so annoying. The teacher hates her too? The school trip was really awkward for me. Say cheese. I tried to make some friends, but it wasn't working. What can I do, though? I just moved here yesterday. Then at night. So, who do you like?
What? Oh, stop it, man.
After lights out, the boys started talking about the girls they liked. Tell me, bro! I didn't even know anyone yet, so I couldn't join the conversation. I wish I could participate. I tried to think of some girls' names, but it was no use.
You tell me first.
Spill it already! What the? Why is a teacher in our room? Mr. Anda, he was quite the character. Then, the next morning, finally I get to go home. We were all waiting for the bus. Can't wait to get home. But then the teacher called us to the front lobby. Then, I got something really special planned for all of you. Huh? I call it Stay in the sauna for an hour or you can't go home. What? Is he for real? We got a big sauna in the hotel. Come on, it'll be fun. But the bus is coming soon.
What are we gonna do exactly?
We're all gonna hop in the sauna and try to last 1 hour. If you give up, you gotta stay here another night. If you make it, you get to go home. If you want to get home, you gotta stay inside for an hour. What? What is he saying? He can't be serious. There was no way we could do that. I heard the world record for this was 16 minutes. There's no way we can stay in there for a whole hour. How does he expect us to do this? The human body wasn't designed for this. Sounds fun, right? I thought the others would say no to this, but...
Bring it on! Let's do this, boys!
Alright, I love the sauna.
What? Everyone seemed really excited about this. They're really going through with this? Turns out Mr. Anda liked the sauna a lot, and he did this often with his students. The student who lasted the longest got to be class presidents and stuff. So, everyone was used to this. All right, begin!
Like, new kid, you're so skinny.
Yeah.
You gotta bulk up if you want to get goils.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. 5 minutes later.
Well, I give up.
Huh? I guess you're not going home then. The first guy gave up after 5 minutes. Oh, that was fast. Then the others started dropping out. We still had more than 50 minutes to go, but there were only 6 of us left now.
Well, where are the guys from class number 4?
They're playing a game in the sauna.
Idiots.
The other kids went home without us.
Where is everyone?
I don't know.
What the hell are you guys doing? Everyone already left.
And the girls started complaining.
We're playing a game.
This is ridiculous. I gotta get home. I got plans.
Too bad. If you want to go home, you gotta stay in there for an hour.
What?
What am I doing here? It was burning in here. I was starting to feel dizzy.
Ah!
Everyone started giving up, one after the other. I'm gonna pass out if I don't get out soon. I could barely keep my head up. It was just me and the class president now.
I could do this. I'm gonna save everyone and take them home.
The class president wasn't gonna give up.
Hey, no kid. You got some fight in you, man. I'm impressed. We could do this. If one of us makes it, we can all go home. We got this, man.
Okay. Then. Hey, you okay? 10 minutes in, the class president passed out. Haha, one more to go. Huh? Who the hell is that? I've never seen him before.
That's the new kid, remember?
Oh, right, yes. Then.
New kid, you can do this.
Yeah,
Come on.
come on.
He's got some balls, I'll give you that. I don't think they even know my name. They all started cheering for me. I was a new kid and nobody even knew my name, but it was all up to me now. There's no way, though. I can't stay in here for another 50 minutes. I wasn't sure if I could do this. But if I do this, everyone can go home. And if I can do that, I'll be able to make new friends. My high school life depends on this.
You got this!
You can do it.
Ah! So I just sat there and waited for the time to be up. But then...
Ah!
New kid.
I reached my limits. I passed out. That was a good one. Well then, I guess we're staying here for the night.
No!
I was feeling dizzy. Then I started getting some flashbacks.
Like this? No. How many times do I have to tell you this? I'm stuffed. Eat everything. Don't waste food.
My mom was very strict on me as a kid. Then my dad left the house and took me with him when I was 6. He couldn't live with her anymore. I wasn't sure why I was having flashbacks about my mom, though. Then...
Ah! Well, the new kid is in trouble!
I was having a heat stroke. I started having convulsions.
Call 911!
Are you serious? Hey, all of you, don't tell your parents about this. You okay? And Anton, the bus driver, came running in to save me. They rushed me to the closest hospital. The teacher had to stay with me at the hospital. The other kids got to go home. No, this is lame. Then...
Motoki? Motoki!
What the, Mrs. Vice Principal? The Vice Principal came running in. How did you get here so fast? It must have taken you hours.
You little... What have you done to my son?
My mom, she was the Vice Principal of the school. What? Mom. My dad recently got sick, so I started living with my mom again. That's why I moved to this school. Wait, you're his mother? I guess he had no idea.
I'll call you. Get out of my face.
Wait, hold on, I can explain. I told my mom everything that happened, and she fired him the next day.
Good riddance. I'm so glad he's gone. He was so annoying.
A lot of the kids here didn't like him, and most of the students were glad that he was gone. If you ask me, he was just too immature to be a teacher.
Thanks, Motoki.
Way to go, man!
Thanks. Anyways, I think everything's gonna be okay.
I was really overweight, so I decided to go on a diet. I really had to lose weight. But...
Ah, so yummy. Gotta love ice cream.
do you mind? You know I'm on a diet.
Oh, sucks for you. But I could eat whatever I want without getting fat, so I could eat what I want when I want.
She started provoking me, eating the ice cream right in front of my face. I'm Sakura Shiratori. That's my sister, Kaide. We grew up in the same home, but we turned out completely different. We grew up eating the same things. Why? My sister was really slim and looked great. Me, on the other hand, I was pretty chubby.
Sucks to be fat.
She was always making fun of me for being fat. It was really annoying.
Kaide-san is so cute.
She was a year older than me, and she went to the same school. My sister was pretty famous and popular among the kids in school. She had a lot of followers on social media. Hearing my classmates talk about my sister like that, it wasn't a bad feeling. I kind of felt proud. But
Did you know Shiratoi is Kaida-san's sister? What? No way. They look nothing alike. Yeah, sucks to be her.
ugh,
Shh, not so loud. She'll heal you.
so I decided to go on a diet.
Raise your legs!
Okay. I'll show them. I hired this guy from this handyman service company to help train me. It was time to stop being fat. But my sister didn't make it easy for me. She messed with me every step of the way.
Look at that shirt. It looks like it belongs to a sumo wrestler.
I could never wear anything nice. I liked clothes and stuff, but none of them fit me. I usually wore sweatshirts and t-shirts. It's not my fault. My sister always wore nice clothes, and she looked great in them too.
Dad, I need more allowance.
She was always asking Dad for more money so she could buy new clothes.
Let me get your bag.
No, let me.
She had more than 30,000 followers on Instagram. She was like a celebrity in school. Then one day,
Sakura, check it out.
huh?
Cream puffs look good, doesn't it? Look at all these cream puffs.
She brought a box of cream puffs to provoke me. Why did she have to do this? I was starting to get really annoying.
So good.
I was working hard day in and day out. I was under a lot of stress. I was barely eating, and I was exhausted from all of the exercise. So I finally snapped. I couldn't take it anymore. She had to pay. So that night, this should teach her not to mess with me. My dad took these meds to lower his blood sugar levels, and I put them in her food. Apparently, if you take too much of this, you'll get really fat. Then,
Yummy!
she didn't suspect a thing. So I continued to spike her food. I put the meds in her food almost every day. She didn't notice, not even once.
Almost there, you got this!
Okay. I kept working hard to lose weight.
6 months later. Then Misaki was like, can you believe it? I was doing this live stream with this cute boy in my class one day, but then...
Good, did you gain weight?
What? What is he talking about? No, I don't get fat. You know that.
But, I mean, look at you.
Huh? Me? Fat? No way, I'm not fat. I couldn't believe what he was saying to me. I've never been fat, ever. It just wasn't me. But then... Huh? He was right. I gained a lot of weight. How did I not notice this? What the hell is going on? So that's why everybody's been acting all weird around me at school.
So you finally noticed, huh?
What? Then my sister showed up.
I guess my plan worked.
What did you do?
I put Dad's medication in your food.
What? Sakura was drugging me for months. That's why I got so fat. It was all her fault. How dare you?
Now you know how it feels. If you want to lose weight, you'll have to work really hard. I know a guy. You want me to give you his number?
Screw you. I guess she was really pissed at me. I had no idea she was drugging me this whole time. And another thing, Sakura. Thanks to Anton, I was able to lose weight. The world around me completely changed.
You really changed, Sakura.
Really? Thanks. My hard work was finally starting to pay off. I felt great.
Wow.
I could even play sports now. Pretty! And I could wear whatever I wanted. Thanks! This is so good! And I could eat whatever I wanted now.
Hey, there's this festival the weekend. You guys want to go check it out?
Yeah!
I was full of confidence now. I started making new friends and life was good. Ugh, damn it! On the other hand, so hot.
It's freezing in here. Stop turning down the AC.
But I was constantly sweating like a pig.
No, she's so slow.
I couldn't even run anymore. What the? Why are you wearing my kimono, Sakura?
Oh, relax. It's too small for you now anyways.
No, stop! But she was right. I couldn't wear that thing anymore. Sakura was taking everything from me. I'm gonna make her pay. Mark my words. And so, I went to see that handyman she was talking about.
You need help losing weight. Okay.
My sister went away to this fat camp to lose weight. Then 3 months later... Wow!
You're famous now!
My friend told me to open an account for Instagram, and I now had more followers than my sister. Losing weight was the best decision I've ever made. And with my sister out of the house, things have been much better.
Sometimes I kind of felt bad, but this was the only way for her to learn. I wanted to give her a taste of her own medicine.
Then one day...
You can do it, I'm sure! I don't know.
Come on, you can win. We're all rooting for you.
But there was this beauty pageant coming up, and my classmates told me to enter. I didn't really want to do it, but...
Okay then, let's get this beauty pageant started!
Yay!
A few weeks later, I was on a stage with the other competitors. I didn't want to, but my classmates wouldn't take no for an answer. This is so embarrassing.
You got this, Sakura.
Everybody else had looked really confident.
Okay, let's start with girl number 1. Tell us about yourself.
Huh? Then... Is that... There was this girl wearing a hoodie.
Hello, I'm Kaide Shiatori. Wow!
What the? It was my sister. She was back to being skinny again.
She'll never be better than me. Never. I'm her big sister. I worked hard day and night for this day. I look amazing. I'm untouchable. It was time to put Sakura in her place. Then, after the contestants introduced themselves, it was time for the talent show. Okay, I'm gonna sing a song. I memorized 100 digits of We all started showing off our talent.
Go Sakura! Go Cade!
A few hours later, the results were in. They started announcing the names of the contestants. The last one to be called was the winner. Then a few minutes later, it was me and my sister now.
I won for sure.
Kaide,
The winner is, with 136 votes, Sakura Arcade!
I beat her by a few votes. No way! It was the first time I beat her in anything. You win, Sakura. I guess you're just better than me. It looked like she learned her lesson. She now knew how hard it was being fat. Don't say that. I always looked up to you. And, sorry about everything. Sakura! After that, we made up and became great friends. We went out together almost every weekend.
What the?
And when the other girls heard about how we lost weight, everyone started going to Anton-san.
All right, take out your bags. I'm going to do a baggage inspection. That morning, we were suddenly told to take out our bags by our homeroom teacher. Again? Our teacher, Mr. Usada, went around the classroom, checking each student's bag one by one. Our class frequently had to go through baggage inspections like this.
Oh no, I brought my makeup set today. But I just bought new lipstick.
If he finds anything unrelated to school, he takes it immediately. And it never comes back. Not only that, but there was a number of points attached to each item. The more serious the violation was, the more points you get. If you get 10 points, you're expelled from the school. The heaviest violation was bringing your phone. If you get caught with one, it's the end for you. I need to hide it. Because of personal reasons, I'd brought my phone to school that day. My mother passed away when I was young, my father not too long after that. Which is why I now live with my grandmother. She fell ill a month ago and is now in the hospital. I brought my phone so that if anything happened to her, I could be contacted by the hospital and go to her immediately. So, can I bring my phone? I promise I'll only use it in emergencies. Huh? Of course not! I can't let just you be exempt from the rules. He wasn't the kind of person you could reason with. That's why I had no choice but to bring my phone in secret, but... Sorry, could you pretend that this is yours? Huh? That's when my classmate Ryusei-kun tried handing me his manga. I'm gonna get expelled if I'm caught with this, so please! What's this?
It's a key holder. My little brother made it for me. It's not in the list of banned items, so,
Nope, I'm confiscating this. And I'm going to add key holders to the list from today. 1 point.
But,
Several classmates had already gotten their stuff confiscated. Not only do I have the worst item, a phone, but Ryusei made me hide his manga as well. I wonder if I'm gonna be alright. I couldn't afford to get caught, so I tried not standing out as much as possible, but... He's so selfish. I'm not very strong-willed, which is why I'm always taking advantage of Ryusuke-kun, who happens to be the son of a doctor. The teacher is getting closer and closer now. Open your bag! He was now inspecting the bag of the person in front of me. He had modified my uniform to make a pocket in my sleeve. That's where I hid my phone. It's gonna be alright, right? I hadn't been caught even once until now, but... You modified your uniform, didn't you? I'm surprised to find out that Maida-kun, the person in front of me, had the same idea. Not only that, but the teacher saw through it. Haha, you really can't be too careful around these kids.
sorry.
I was now in a pinch. The teacher was probably going to inspect my uniform from top to bottom as well. What am I going to do? What should I do? I had no other hiding place. Yet there was only a few seconds until it was my turn. Think! Wait, I had an idea. There is a hiding place. Somewhere the teacher definitely isn't gonna find. And then I opened my mouth wide and... I shoved my phone into my mouth. Swallow! Swallow! If I don't swallow it down, I'm getting expelled! Yep, I decided to hide my phone in my stomach. And then... It looked like the phone got stuck in my esophagus. Hurry up and swallow it! And then felt my phone slowly fall towards my stomach. You're next, Izaki! What's the matter, Izaki? You're sweating. Nothing! I'm fine! I see. Open your bag then. The teacher started inspecting my bag. Pencil case, notebook, textbooks, lunchbox. I found what you were trying to hide. Wait. The teacher immediately found the manga Ryusei-kun had forced on me earlier. I'm confiscating this. That's 3 points. Congratulations. Sorry. It looks like there's nothing else. Yes, thankfully. Of course it wasn't anything else. My phone was now in my stomach. All right, it's your turn next, Ryusei. Okay. I'm so glad. But how am I gonna get the phone out? I was still a bit worried, but at the same time, I was relieved I had managed to avoid the immediate danger. I don't have anything! But then the next instant... Huh? Damn it, not now! I should have put it on manner mode. The phone in my stomach started ringing. Someone was calling me. Who is that? Nobody move! The classroom suddenly froze. The teacher searched the class for the noise's source. I feel like it's coming from you. The teacher immediately knew the sound was coming from me. You! I didn't find any phone earlier. Where are you hiding it? Hurry up and give it to me! I can't. You still think you can get away with it? I really couldn't, because it's in my stomach. It's definitely coming from you. Stop your pointless resistance. Hurry up and give it to me. That's when. It's me. What? For some reason, Ryusei-kun took the blame for me. But why? You! Do you know how serious that is? You're going to be expelled! Oh, really? Yeah, do whatever you want. Why, you? Come to the teacher's office with me! Yeah. Ryusei-kun! But then the next instant... Huh? My phone started ringing again. In the end, both of us were caught. Ryusei's sacrifice was in vain. Not only that, but the teacher even found out I had swallowed my phone to hide it. Spit it out! There was something else on my mind this entire time. I wonder if something happened to Grandma. What if it's an emergency? I wanted to get my phone out as soon as possible and see what the phone call earlier was. But no matter how hard I tried, I wasn't able to get it out. I don't have time for this! I wanted to go see Grandma as soon as I could. But I collapsed. An intense pain suddenly appeared in my stomach. This is bad! Someone collapsed in the toilet! You swallowed a phone? Why? They had to open my stomach with surgery. They took out my phone using tweezers, apparently. Why did he do such a thing? Apparently, it was the first time something like this had happened at the hospital. At school, on the other hand... What's your deal?
This is your fault, teacher!
Yeah, you're the one who caused him to be sent to the hospital.
We aren't gonna let you expel Sokuchi for bringing a phone since he was worried about his grandma. And not Ryusei to try to help him either. Sokichi's grandmother is currently being hospitalized at my dad's hospital. He brought his phone in case of emergency, right? You're the person who pushed him to swallow his phone.
Yep, my grandma was being hospitalized at the hospital Ryusei-kun's dad ran.
It's still his fault for breaking school rules. I don't care about whatever reasons he has.
I see. Then you wouldn't mind if we inspect your baggage as well, right?
Huh? That's, when did you get your hand on that?
I'm sure there's nothing against school rules inside, right?
No, stop! Do you think you guys are going to get away with doing this to a teacher?
Let's see what's inside.
No, don't! Wow!
Does this have anything to do with education?
No, right? When I woke up, my grandma was beside me. Grandma? That means that this is heaven, right? Am I dead now? I see. Sorry, Grandma. I wasn't able to be there for you at the end.
What the hell are you saying?
Huh? My grandma was alive. Then what were those phone calls? I looked at my phone call history and saw that the calls were from the handyman Anton-san. We found your father! What? Really? Apparently they had found my father, who had disappeared for some reason when I was younger. I had asked Anton the handyman to help me search for him a while ago. A few days later, I was finally able to meet him again. When I returned to school after everything had settled, Mr. Usada was already gone. What happened to Mr. Usada?
Oh no, they probably didn't want a person like him teaching.
Apparently, he didn't have the right to expel us from the start. The school found out he was harassing his students and fired him. Our days at school became much more peaceful after that.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.